Alright, hello everyone, it's me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to the third and final of these miniature little... I don't know. Is this miniature? This is a 2, 4, 6 player FFA at this point. Like, jeez. Well, greater demand for fuel is this neutral colony. It's another DT one, or... Wait, no, or is this Paulina one? I don't know, but either way, this is going to be an evil, evil map. We have Andres already saying damn over here. Fuel starts high, is going to remain super high due to the colony, and there are no robots. So this is going to be ridiculously high. Nomads can get away with not shipping quite so much. This is a series map in particular. But we're just going to look around here, and what do we see? Is there anywhere to fucking go, guys? Like, there's no real good nomad spot. Blues is gonna take one with oxygen and water. Where'd you go? It's all low. All of the iron and all of the everything is low, and you can't not ship. I think Blues might have one of the only good spots on the map here because his shipping lanes are so low. An elite in the middle of a patch of water. Alright then. Now, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to cast a 6-player FFA, so here's what we're going to do. Alright, so Fredwood, you are an expensive player. You have gone and grabbed water. You do not have any iron at the start. You're just trying to get to that steel. You have that steel. Okay, good. Out of field. You have gone into low carbon and you are going for that 1 aluminium. Okay, fair enough. You're going to have to ship a long way. Blues, you're not going to have to ship very far. Trat, you're going to have to ship a long way for this carbon, and that's a lot of carbon that you're going to have to be shipping as well because you are in fact what we like to call a scavenger. Hexapus, you are in glass. That is a very good choice because holy shit, glass is expensive. However, you don't have steel, and steel is gonna... Well, you have 80, but you're gonna need more steel later because you're an elite HQ. Expansive HQ has been upgraded. Fredwood, good job for you. You got into steel one of the first. Trat, you got into the scavenger. You're the... You are a scavenger. Alright, Blues, you are a nomad. You're gonna get into stuff. Blues needs to be killed first, I feel like. Hexapus, though, he's completely immune to being bought out because he is an elite, but he's still in HQ1. Claims are on the market. They're actually really, really cheap. 2 claims have already gone so far. He's now HQ2. Andres, you're the expansive. You have gone into steel. You're one of the only people in steel at this moment in time, actually, which is very surprising here. Why is my bitrate nothing right now? Come back, bitrate. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, there we go. I lagged out, apparently. I don't know how I lagged out, but I lagged out. I lost a lot of frames, but here we are. It is now Sol 3 at this point for Ceres. Electrolysis reactors are going to be amazing. Why aren't more people in electrolysis reactors at this point? Frozen out for Trat. That's unfortunate for him. 3 silicon for Blues, which is good because he doesn't have shipping costs. Power attempted with nuclear plants too. Power is of course extremely profitable, but original owner Adderfield not going to have that. It's going to be someone else instead. I don't know who else that is though. I feel like that might be Blues. It doesn't tell me who owns it. Ah, Fredwood owns it. Okay, good on you, Fredwood. Always going with the power play. Low silicon for auction. Who the hell would want this other than Hexapus? No one. Hexapus, you're in a hacker array early on. You've noticed no one else is going to be in glass, so maybe you can get away with something. Who knows? Colony, 2.3 fuel a second of usage right now. Fuel is absolutely ridiculous at this moment in time. Going with that low silicon. Like, jeez. Mule picked up with Fredwood. I feel like I might have set my bitrate just slightly too high for this stream to handle. I think that's what's happening. I think this map is so big right now that I cannot handle streaming it on the 6-player free-for-all or something like that. I'm actually dropping so many frames and I do apologize for this. But we have electrolysis reactors for Hydro. For Hexapus, and his class is almost done. Immediately shorting glass. Yes, you're the only one in glass. That works very well. Andres paying off all of the debt. He's making power money at this point. That's good money to make. We have Blues also making good money. We have Power Surge going off on both Fred and Blues. All that water and electrolysis being frozen. Now, electrolysis is the name of the game here. Hexapus, no. Hexapus is in C debt at this point. He's actually surplusing steel. He's changed his mind. Not enough people are making steel for him, unfortunately, as the elite. His stock price is dead, but of course he doesn't have to. Of course he can't be majority bought, so it's going to be a bit cheaper for him. Trap also now paid off all of his debt. He's making good power money with those 2 nuclear plants. He's upgraded to HU3. He's only got 2 carbon though at this point, so he's going to be a bit slow. And I have frozen out again. Yeah, this is a problem. I don't think my internet can handle both this and the other thing that's and the game at the same time right now. This is a very big problem. Let's see if I stay connected or not. This is a problem at this point. Maybe I won't stay connected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, internet. Don't die on me. I think I'm gone. I think I'm gone, guys. I think I have officially left the building at this point. I think that was just my internet death at this point. Sol 5840, I think I've crashed completely and utterly. Pretty sure I've crashed completely and utterly. Oh! Whoa! Okay! Guys, things have happened! Things have happened! Well, let's reevaluate fucking everything at this point. Okay, we've got pleasure domes going up apparently for Trat. Texbus is in D debt at this point. Frozen out of power, which he was making a lot of. Water is now ridiculously high. What about fuel? Everything is ridiculously high at this point. Everything is super green because I'm now getting back into this. Oh, magnetic storm! First magnetic storm of the game used out of fuel. Got blown up. All of that water, unfortunately, for me by Fred. I'm really liking Fred's plays this game, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough. He's now going into his second nuclear plant. Water is very powerful right now. Blues is making the most money on the map, other than maybe someone. No, I'm pretty sure Blues make the most money on the map with just the water and the farms and the everything at this moment in time. New Day on Series dawns. That's got to be hard for Hex. Hex is in 170k debt. What the hell are you doing, Hex? You are surplusing all of this stuff whilst also shorting the glass. Oh yeah, because elites can short and surplus at the same time. And you have 2 patent labs up, 2 hacker arrays up. Interesting choice. You're making a lot of money, but you are so heavily in debt this is untrue. Don't know if you're going to be able to survive this. Andrea's now paid off her debt. And that surplus on power is huge for a lot of people because they were relying on that power price, and that power price is now tanked. Steel is being surplus. Fuel is ridiculous. Uranium is ridiculous. Glad to see some people at least are in some uranium here. Shortage on uranium coming out soon. Trat has that uranium, which is good. Hex just bought out by Blues. Blues is like, I have all of this money, but I have all of this debt. I don't want to defend myself. I want to buy out Hex. And I'm that desperate. Of course, the AI cannot. The AI will be producing money. Those farms are ridiculously profitable at this stage. Like, holy god, these are profitable things at this point, which is, to be expected on the series. But, come on, guys. I missed an entire soul, and everything was dead a soul ago. Okay. No one is robotic, so everyone is using life support. So life support can be pretty huge for those few people who aren't in it. Those few people being Fred and Andres. Well, Andres is making enough power to make up for that. Power surge coming out on Blues and Fred. Okay, well, those farms are dead, unfortunately. Dead Fred, sad. Dead Fred, sad Fred. First one to HU5 is Blues. Everyone else could pool their resources together and kill him at this stage. I think. Trat has a lot of money. He could definitely get a lot of the way there. But getting all of it? Maybe, probably not. HU4 for the AR, for the subsidiary. The prices are so insane that subsidiary might just be able to survive off of this. Oh my god, Blues, you are so frozen out. You need to put some more buildings on your other HQ so that people don't notice all of this ridiculous stuff. Yep, Trat is just going straight into you. He can afford to, and then someone else will take him out, maybe. Core Sample coming out. The Core Sample will help people with these shipping costs if it had come out earlier. Unfortunately, a lot of people have already used up all of the claims that they can possibly use. Andreas won an auction for Core Sample. Good for you, Andreas. Are you gonna use it? Meanwhile, Trat and Blues are having an argument. Friendly little tiff. Oh, Core Sample was used. You have found a low water and a low silicon. Okay. I mean, I bet you're happy about that silicon, actually, because you don't have silicon right now, and you are HQ 5. So that's good. You went into a lot of uranium there, which is a great choice because of how ridiculous uranium is right now, but it is on the decline. Trat, he's only HQ 4 compared to Blue's HQ 5. He can upgrade it whenever he wants, but that's 170k. It's 170k. I don't think he wants that. He needs 300 more to buy out Blues. Blues needs a lot more to buy out Trat. This is looking like Blues is going to die. Unfortunately, Blues, you have been dogpiled and frozen out way too much at this point. Power surges are at this point ridiculous in price. However, you're finally getting some stuff back up and learning. Greenhouse farms are very profitable, as is water. Oh my god, you are using so much water right now. No wonder you're dead. It's so ridiculous right now, and you're using up so much power as well. Who's still in power money? Adderfield, you're still in great power money. Andreas, you're still in great power money. Fred, you got out of power, and that's hurting you right now. You're in a lot of water right now, but your other life support is hurting. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, new day on Ceres Dorms. Hexpress target by Dynamite. Those are some very powerful pledge domes for Trat right there. 6-player FFAs, man. And no one's a robot. Some ridiculous pleasure domes right there for you, Trat. Although, of course, power is very high right now, so they're only making half as much. But if power was really low, this would be absolutely ridiculous. Those pleasure domes would be making you so much money. You can buy out Fred. You could buy out Fred right now, but you're going to go for the Blues instead because he's a much more powerful opponent. Alright, Trat, you've got this at this point. You're now in D debt, but you can afford to be in D debt because you are now going to be making so much money from Hexapus the subsidiary and Blues the subsidiary. Blues was in the best possible position to make use of this map because he did not have shipping compared to everyone else in the universe. Despite what DT says, that was definitely a good nomad spot, but now you are dead because well, it's a 4-player FFA and Trat was in electrolysis for the entire game. Misplays aplenty from Blues, yeah. Charts and graphs, how much money did Blues make off of dividend? Blues made 90k, which is definitely a lot of money this early on, and Trat now has almost made that much himself. That's just how powerful these two subs are right now. It is, because remember, the Elite HQ did have to upgrade once to get to this level. But the Elite HQ is on ice and is on water, dry ice and water. So it can put down solar condensers, it can put down actual water pumps. My market completely unused other than Power Surge as well, as DT is pointing out. Well, okay, new claims as well. Let me have a look. How many new claims did people buy? I should probably look at that. Trap 1, Blues 2, Hex 3, Andreas 1, Adderfield 2. Okay, so that's what Hex is doing instead of actually trying to upgrade. Unfortunately, it just didn't turn out for him because his debt was just way too high to go for this proper hacker array play. Blues, I'm fine with you not picking up that silicon triangle because that would have been a lot more fuel. That would have been like double the fuel cost this game, and you were already in pretty heavy debt from fuel at the end of the day. Fredwood, you are in D debt +2 at this point, buddy. You have a problem. Your power is barely keeping you even at this point, as you have all of these things consuming power. And you're going into an off-world. Your metal mines, eesh. This must be terrible for you right now. Ouch. Surprised at how little fuel you're actually using, but that's the power of an expansive, right? Expansives use half fuel because they just have faster ships. Those nuclear plants, so much power, but not being enough. Finally, you got an off-world up. Off-worlds and series though. I'm just gonna press X right here. This allows us to see just how valuable this is per second. Not very. I mean, it's more than most of your other stuff, but still not very. Like those aren't that terrible. Those are individually about, you know, that's 1.5 Offworlds almost, and you had to spend 100k ish on that Offworld market, Fred. I don't like that decision in the slightest. Trap, just kill him. There we go. Fred even started putting up his second Offworld at the very last moment for you. Good old Fred. Trap, just kill everyone at this point, please. Let's just end this game here. Adderfield, I'm glad you got a Pleasure Dome up at least. A bit late, but there you go. You know, Hexbus, you might have been able to succeed on this if you'd gone for a Pleasure Dome as well. Wait, you can't make a Pleasure Dome? As a HU5... Okay, this is very bugged. Pretty sure Elites could make a Pleasure Dome from the very beginning. I don't know why it's saying they're locked. I guess though, saying that though, like, I do say that you could have made a lot of money off of this Pleasure Domes, but chems have been ridiculous in price because no one's bothered making any because fuel has just been so high this entire game. I'm surprised the person who's winning just did not get good upgrades for a long time. Like, no one went into upgrades, which is very, very surprising. This game, considering its series, the upgrades are to be expectedly good. Yeah, Fred, you could not get anything going. Blue's the sub, making 2.5k a second right now. Just off of good territory, right? We maybe could have seen. Was there any iron near one of these corner cases? No. I was gonna say maybe an expansive maybe if there was some iron next to a corner case, the expansive could have done very well. I'm kind of surprised. I did expect this to be an expansive game, but the Scavengers won it because the Nomad just couldn't defend themselves in time because the depth was too ridiculous. And he's just going to win off of this very, very convincing win for Trap at the end of the day. Look at the elites. Like, a late stage elite is also very similar to, in many respects, to, you know, an expansive. But, that's not what happened here. We got elite to win. How did you not have enough money? You do. You can kill both of these people. Trat, you. Okay. I was gonna say, Trat, you have 40k in these fucking productions here, and these upgrades. Now you can buy out Andreas, and there you go. There's the win. There we go. Trat winning yet a second game here. Charts and crafts. I think that just says everything. And the entertainment revenue wasn't too terrible either. Poor Hexabus, he was still in the end had more business revenue than Fred. Just a pity. The thing is, on series, your debt thresholds are just so much less that it gets very difficult. Like his plan was not going to be very effective on that much debt that early, unfortunately for him. But there you go. Yep, Blues, you had the best spot, but terrible execution. Alright, this has been me, GameSlide99, aka No Brainer. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, even though there's so few of you actually watching.